Okay, so the next one, let's see, LLM in International Maritime Law from Swansea University, International Trade. Okay, United Kingdom. Okay, JD, PS. Okay. I think what I'm going to want to do in the future when I do these reviews is the formatting looks a little off.
Yeah, because I'm copying from a PDF.
We should probably look at the PDF separately and then.
Okay,
yeah.
we'll do that.
Okay, then let's see here. Okay, this particular resume though is interesting. There's a lot of things going on here. Let's see here. So the person graduated in 2017, so it's probably okay to have that on there. This particular resume I like this resume. I just don't understand what the person is necessarily trying to do. This is probably a very good resume for someone trying to do maritime related work, but for the most part, chief investigator. Yeah, there's too much going on here. So there's and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this, but again, you have to, when I look at this, I see someone that it looks like you've worked overseas a lot, you've done a lot of different things, and then you're interested in maritime and natural resources. Whatever the focus of this resume is, and this is just a problem that a lot of resumes have, is people need to believe, there's a lot of things people need to believe with their resume, and I'll show you this real quickly. I'm just going to open up a new blank document. But people want to know can you be managed? What else? Do we like you is another one. And so this person, they've never really worked in a law firm. So as a resume for someone that maybe wants to do work inside of a public interest organization or something, this is good. But at the same time, we don't know this. You majored in international relations, but then you did natural resources, and then now you're interested in Syria, community development, trademarks, international law, natural resources. So every international trade, admiralty law. So there needs to be with every resume needs to have a theme. So the theme needs to be that you can do a certain type of work. And I don't know necessarily what the theme is here. What is this person trying to do? And you need to be able to, a resume is not, so this is a big lesson. So a resume, and I hope you guys can understand this, a resume is not to list everything you've ever done. It is to show an employer that you are a good fit. And you're not a good fit, not figure out. So there has to be consistency in what you're doing. And there's environmental on here, I like that. But then there's public interest, then there's fishery technician, which looks interesting. There's international relations. This resume needs to be focused. And so I see a lot of resumes like this. And the problem is if someone looks at this in a law firm, and frankly, in most organizations, they're not going to know what to do with it. They're going to not to know what this person stands for. They're just going to say, they have all these interests. Where's the focus? What are they trying to do? And that's an issue. So a resume doesn't list everything you've ever done. A resume, all it needs to do is list a few things and then point people in the right direction. And here this person went to teach. So as a teacher, this looks like a good resume. I like this as a teacher. I like this resume for a lot of things, but I'm not sure about a law firm unless it's more focused.